stretch. Oh, God. Sound seems to be okay. So let's check the sound again. Yeah, the sound seems pretty good. Yeah, just make sure my audio's coming from there. Yeah, just make sure my audio's coming. Yeah. So the tap and the audio gives me a direct indication it's coming from there.
Better.
So.
You talk to me or just talking to them?
No, I've got. Well, I just need to set my stream up audio and that, so just checking the audio's running. Giving this a wee dust because it was 8 days ago.
Is it 8 days?
8 days.
Jeez, we're still waiting, haven't we?
I think it might come the day.
Probably. They'll put it through your letterbox.
I think it's just general mail. It's not like. It's like kind of.
Yeah, I suppose.
I actually need. I need to get all my stuff. I'm just getting all this stuff away.
There we go. That's all done.
Stick that there. Oh, do you know what? I'll put this light on. Don't really need it, I don't think. No. Don't know if it makes a big difference.
Don't know, baby. Switch it off and see. I always think sometimes it's good getting a wee shiny on it, if you know what I mean.
Don't really need it though. It's made for that. I'll need my instructions and stuff.
There's the instructions on.
I can't remember what we were up to.
I know, you kind of lose the flow, don't you, a wee bit? I think that was the last, just putting the two wee things in.
So it could be the vase, so.
But I'm not sure.
I didn't know that many bags, right?
I know.
Looks like it's 25, 26, 27.
I think it's up to about 30 something though.
29, 30, so I think it'd be, we'll just get used to the initial. Too much shit here.
Wait, no, wait.
SHIT.
Yeah, you didn't mean.
Aye.
Right, wait a minute.
Just this, that's it.
I'll get moved anyway today.
Just the stuff.
This stuff's just
So I've actually, just a wee update notes. Roaming at Lego Part 5 ongoing. Cool progress. Yeah, so we had to pause because we had a missing piece. Just see these, I don't know if you can probably see it a little bit in the screen. I'll tip it up. So we actually had, it was this one here. Well, it could be any one of these boys, but we were missing this piece, which is a one knob tile, it's called. And I sent the missing part through Lego, obviously, but it's taken. That was 8 days ago. So 8 days ago, a week and a day, we discovered that we had a missing piece. Scissors. You made mobile. So we discovered it was missing. We logged it in, or for a replacing part, which is on its way, but it's coming via. I think it's just like basic ground shipping type of thing. So I reckon it'll be here probably today, and probably tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking of. But I managed to get a piece off my Williams FW14B. Had this very exact piece in the back of the It's actually just at the back of the engine cowl that goes on. So I managed to get a piece to put in here. When I get that piece, I can put it on my FW14. If I'd known previous, we probably would have this finished by now, maybe. But yeah, that was that.
No, we've been busy as well. It's not like... But we would have maybe.
So I think the next part we're going to build is this part here, which is going to be the vase part. And then I think we move up and build all the rest of the flowers. So I'm actually going to open this. So again, this is what we're doing here. It's a sunflower, Vincent van Gogh. And I think we're on bag 29.
We're not. We're at 25.
25. So there's the part where we're missing these blue pieces here. Or one. And we looked everywhere, but we couldn't see it. So it's probably more likely it's just went AWOL. Right, bag 25. Actually, we did build a tiny piece, a bag 25, which was these little border strips, these pegs. Because these obviously distinguish between... Oh, it's a wee bit of, I've actually just dusted this. That's how long it is since we built, because we got dust on it. So we put these strips in because these were just clipping in and they were just taking up space. Are they actually hollow? Yeah, they are. So, yep, we're up to bag 25. So right off the bat, I'm actually looking to... Right, I see. Right. Yeah, it's bag 25. I think there's only about another... There's about 33, I think, total. So, yeah, let's get...
25.
I need to get... Can you put that up a wee bit somewhere?
Do you know what, I'll move the angel out the road. Oh, sugar, turn that. Let's put that out the
And I'll
road.
need my... Get my brick separator to put these... Ah, that's better.
Yeah.
Just that stuff gets in the way.
It does. It's close. It's just because I've put the one sheet up there.
Right, so here we go, bag 25. Now the reason I didn't build this is because we're going to be building the vase part. It usually shows you a little depiction. I'm actually just going to quickly... Yeah, we're pretty much building the vase part. So we would have been covering over this bit we're missing, so that's why it stopped. But if I'd known that I had that part, I could quite easily have... I could quite easily have built it on. So, and there's, right off the bat, that's the wee special piece. So that's the signature part. It's quite nice because this is all printed. And we've got a little mini bag of stuff.
You've only got a couple of doohickeys here. The nice chicken nose through or rummage or whatever you call it.
So you can see that this is quite an older kit because it's got plastic bags. Stuff now is coming in,
Can I look paper
burps,
bags?
got hiccups. It's coming in paper bags for less waste, packaging, plastic, that type of thing. Right, get scissors there. Right, so very subtle start. You've got this big massive piece here, and then there's two little parts that are going on, which is like a green,
I'll let you
pistachio.
get one. Here you go.
There's two of them.
I just turn them the right way so you can get them easy.
So I was going to say that was
I
that.
don't need to separate.
That's so. I'll grab my two pistachio pieces that I need. This was the part we were missing in blue. It's one of those ones. And we did look, but nah, there was no sign of it. So right off the bat, we're going in here. So this is the first wee elements we've got. So two little flat pieces in there. That didn't focus in time.
Did you know that?
No. But yeah, so we just put this on hold, which was kind of annoying.
It was, because you were getting a bit...
You get into a position where you start to enjoy the build.
Yeah. And then it's hard to get back to it, I
Yeah.
think. Not hard, but you lose your wee momentum.
Right, Right, so
And
right
that
off
momentum
here.
gets you going through it all. I'm just putting it into colours for
That's
you,
there. Yeah.
so you know where you're at.
So get this little piece going over. Right, I'm going to try and fit this, that's there. So we've got a little, probably at the start of a foot. There's actually, the sunflowers is actually depicting, obviously sunflowers, obviously. But there's various forms of, there's some that are dying, there's some that are still to bloom. So it's quite an interesting piece actually. So we've got this big olive piece. And that's going right here, so it's going from this stub up to these ones.
That'll be the stem.
So a lot of these stubs, no, a lot of these ones down here will be the vase parts and various elements. So that's why I was wanting that blue one in place before I even started. Because it would probably be a main component part. Got a little olive stub. So this is, it's actually is like painting on a proper canvas, so to speak.
Nice.
And then we've got a wee two.
So I can't see over far. It's too.
What do we see? Is that?
What is it you're looking for, there?
Oh no, we've already got that in. That's there. Ah, see, I've noticed this is further over. I thought that might have been.
Come closer. That's a rookie mistake I'd have made.
Exactly. See, I think it's going there. Aye, because the way they've got it, it looks if you could. If you look at that, see, this is where I put it further over because if you look
Could you
at,
saw half of
see how
that?
that. I mean, you look at it there, you've actually got more. So it looks as if it's like should be this part. So that's why I thought that was further over. Just wee subtle things. Right, building this wee leaf part.
I didn't even know them.
So we've got so that's going in there. Oh, it's quite. Hold on, has that actually got a? Oh no, is that pre there? Probably can see the colour. Oh yeah, this is going in here. I was trying to get that into a bit, but it's not going to go. So sound is good. I can put that down a wee bit.
Who's jumped in? Hi there.
Roaming Lego.
Hi,
I experienced an
Roaming.
unstable connection today.
Oh.
I might be seen to be jumping in and out of the stream. No problem.
At least it's not like drying paint for me yesterday. You've got the master builder doing it today.
Yeah, it was because Anya's learning and it is difficult. I'm not going to lie.
It
It's
is difficult. And when
especially when I can see a build, then I know exactly where it goes. Right, one stub. That one stub is there, so that might be a spare.
that will be.
So we've
because
just
that's
built
them
this
things.
little part here, this little olive, the head of the flower and a little leaf here. So that's the first couple of stages, what we've got here. So then we're going to be building this part here, which I believe is going to be the top of the vase.
Okay, and that
So,
should be your bit.
there
I
we
kept
go.
the wee flat pieces separately.
So again, when I'm building this, I would always start here and work my way across. With that, I came from here because
Yeah.
there's sometimes you don't need to build. It's that little two stub. And that is going right here now.
You might need to be plate things. I was going to say safe to say I could put the wee plates in because you can say put it there
Aye.
and I can put it there.
Well, there's two, right. Get
Do you
that
need a
big
big
plate.
one?
Aye. And it's going right up next to this one.
On here.
Aye. And then, no,
No,
sorry,
sorry,
nah,
go on,
no. It's going...
Underneath
aye,
it?
It's going there. That's what I meant. Because when you think it, this is like a level.
Well, I did think that and I thought,
and then
okay,
there's another one going there,
a big long one.
just beside it. Aye.
So it's coming here.
That's just there, shit.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. Do you always try and build where you know it's... Because sometimes it can be quite difficult.
And a wee one, but
There's a wee... But you try and keep it kind of together. There we go. Then we've got a two. You always try and keep it kiss keep it. What is it? Kiss. Keep it stupid simple. Is it stupid simple?
Oh, I don't know that saying.
No. No, that's what it's called. Kiss. Keep it stupid simple. And it's true. It is.
You need to
See, we could actually, theoretically, we could have built this part and built down to this bit we
I
were
bet you wouldn't
missing.
have been happy doing that, so.
But it's like you're starting something. You might. I like to start a process and I know I can get it finished. There we go. And then we've got this interesting bit here, this curved part. And that's going in there.
Have we got a wee one?
Then you get that big long curved. There you go.
Then that wee doohickey here.
Yeah, you get that wee blue coloured brick we were missing. There you go.
What's that bit?
And that's it all in. Right, so we can go over the page. Page number 191, 192. Right, so I can see a 3. In fact, that's the opposite 3, that's the same, it'll be this side. That's just going in there. Right, we've got a wee 2. This is quite tricky, this bit, because I don't know whether if Lego subdued this to a darker colour.
Yeah.
Just really, this was like colourful, and this was like grey based background. Probably would be a lot, because sometimes you look at it and you automatically look up to the last bit that you built, sort of thing, which can be a little bit tricky. Oh, there's a nice wee bit there. It's a 6 block. There's all 2 there, and then there's a wee stub there, and there's another 2. Right, that bit there's a 2 stub down here, yeah. And you get that, which is going. It's going in these. I see that's further over. Get that lifted, it's actually going up.
So that would have cut. It's we're going to cover over that wee bit
It's
that
gone
we've
there.
missed.
Yeah.
So you couldn't have gone any further than that.
So unless I could have moved, but then I'd just be, it just wouldn't have worked basically. Then we've got another one going up.
And then is this a big one for
You've
me?
got a big one there. Then you've got
Another 2.
a square. Square's going there. Then you got another wee one. Oh, I'll grab that if you want. And then you got a big one going up here. There you go. Then you got a square. The squares. It's down there. Then you got a wee. Oh. And then you get basically these. You get 4. So obviously there's something. I don't know if that's just texture or whether there's something going to clip into these. Let's go in there. Yep, that's us. Alright, now we've got that big long piece is going here.
Yeah.
And you get that 2 stub, which is this one. It's going just there. Then you get that 3. Nah. That one's here though, that one's over
That's
there.
right.
It goes. It's quite weird because these are quite a different way of fitting. Yeah, it's going like that. Then you get the 3 stubs going there. Then you've got, I'll put that one here. A long piece. Then you get that there.
And do you have a wee doohickey? No.
I don't know, that might be a spare
Yes, that probably
potential.
will be.
193, 194.
Yeah.
Right, so basically, this next part.
You need to open another bag.
No. No, there's still bits there. No, I'm just saying we built this.
Oh, it's showing you the wee.
We put these parts in because these were just like sitting in a bowl. Like we've got actually 2 spares. So we've actually got 2 spares, and I think there's a long and a short, but there's not much in it. There's like a tiny little bit. So we just put these in because they were. We knew where they went. We didn't need that part that was missing. So.
Shall we drink a water down a mouthful?
I should probably have brought water up.
Thank you for the hearts. Who's sending us the hearts? Who is it?
Oh. Don't know if it tells you actually.
Thank you very much for the hearts.
It must be Roman Wego.
It means so much. Thank you. We sent one back. Can you see?
Aye, that should come up.
If it comes up.
Yeah, no, just sent me a hearts. Right, so we've got this. We're going to be building.
Thank you.
The bottom part of this vase. So we've got the old Vincent block. There's that. I'm needing that bit. Oh, could you lift that up and show the frame from its back? Yeah. Wait, I'll get this little piece in. I'm just gonna. I think that's going there. So you see the background. So there's the back there. There's the back of the frame. So you can see that it's all little squares. This top piece, so from the bottom up, I don't know, are they 16 by 16 blocks? These square parts. The part up here is different. Now this is a frame hanger, just there. But this part's different because this is the little Easter egg part up here. So when Vincent van Gogh made these sunflowers, I think he added an extra piece onto the top of his canvas. So this part here symbolises you actually build this. Once you've built this frame, you then put this up, and this attaches into the top of your frame. And that's why you start off with these 2 little lesser, I think they're 12 by 16 maybe. I can't remember what the size. There's two of these blocks together, whereas this is like one big square. I think this is a 16. These might be 12 by 16 perhaps, or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So these are 6 by 16s, I think. Two together, which means you get this gap and you put that Easter egg part at the top. But because when you start building, you start with this and then you start building these, and you think to yourself, why are these bits different to this? And this is why, this little Easter egg strip. But when you turn it round, it's just part of the canvas. It just blends in seamlessly. But the one in the actual, the one that's hanging in the museum has actually got like a beveled. There's a noticeable bend here where they added the extra piece. So that's the back of it. It's quite sturdy. Right, I've just realised I haven't put my...
Good, what did you say? Good.
Explained. Good explanation. I need to put this on because I need some... I'll put this. But yeah, that's why. Because if you're building it, you probably really don't realise just... God, I'm getting Lego adverts.
I know.
On YouTube. But yeah, that's why. So it's a different... This up to here is different. But it was an Easter egg. We knew about it before we started building. But it's well done because it was the same as... It's exactly what Vincent van Gogh would have had to have done when he was building this. So it's quite a good piece.
Yeah, because we watched all the podcasts on it, which was extremely informative, very, very good. It's always good to learn something different.
You need to learn your subject before you start building it. And that's one of the good things about building Lego, is that you research a little bit on what you're doing. So here we go.
Oh, sorry, Dan.
Do you want to put that in? That's the.
I'll put a wee bit in and you can finish the click, okay? I'll just do a wee
So
bit
that's
there,
a little bit.
and then you finish
There we
it.
go. There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
So that's
Lovely.
that's the little special piece you get in here. It's a Vincent signature on the vase where they obviously signed the real painting. Just quite a nice wee little piece. That's good. It's a nice little part.
It's a nice added bit.
You can see here you've got a wee 3D effect.
Lovely that. It's nice seeing that wee
So
bit
you
of
see
blue.
the offset of the
and
base.
grey, or the beige. That would be top. That's top. Right, sorry, let's get you off your stride again.
See, I think it's going to be that one. So yeah, that was the wee Easter egg, and there's a lot. But as I say, there's probably a lot of people have built this and not even really thought about that, because as I say, when you build this top part, it's different. Where these are all like I'm sure it's 16 by 16 squares, and if you think about it logically, you think, why is that piece different? And a lot of people probably just go, and they'll just build it, but that's why. But it's a good little, it's a wee nod to Vincent van Gogh.
Yeah. And rightly so.
And when you think about it, as I said, it's like he actually had to put that in this painting we're actually building a Lego for. He actually did that in real life. I'm going to turn this down. It's quite. I wouldn't say it's loud, but that's better. I like some form of background sound. But he did it in real life, so it's quite nicely replicated. So here we go. That's that part. We're on to the next page. So we're on page number. What about 196, and we're at step 230. So we're now going to build this part at the bottom of the vase. And then we'll start off with a little, I think it's, these are different sides. It's that one. So we're just building this vase down. We've got a little corner piece.
Bring them down.
Yeah, and then I've got a little one of these. It's going to go roughly in there. Got a long piece. Get that little sat one I need.
Alright, sorry. I'm just trying to see it from here. So.
These are hard to pick up because there's not a lot. There's not a lot of brick. I've actually got a little bit of a sheen on there. It's kind of hard to see just with that light. Oh, that's better actually. No, that's about the same. Still got the sheen in the paper. It's there. Got a wee middle part in there. That's going in there.
Give me the last wee bit and I'll put it in
Uh-huh.
under your direction.
That should be easy enough.
No.
I'll put this wee bit because these are. Right, so you've got two bits. That's probably a spare.
Right, so what
Basically going here and here. There's only really two ways. No, that wee. No, two big parts.
So these big parts here.
Aye.
So it's
Well.
going that way.
It can only really go one way if you think
Yeah.
about it.
Ta-da!
And that's a spare.
And the wee doohickey.
So there you go. That's us. That's bag 25. So we've basically built. If you look at it, there you go. So we built the vase part. So we built this.
That's lovely.
We built this little sunflower here. Then we built the top of the vase, and then you get the bottom of the vase, and it's kind of highlighted. You've got a little kind of 3D element, and then you get the Vincent signature tile, which is obviously unique to this piece.
Yeah, because we didn't get a signature one for the Starry Night.
No, I don't know. I don't know if. I think the way the Starry Night's done, it's
I don't
because it's
know.
got this 3D element built into it. Right, bag 26. So we can
Oh, turn
we'll
back.
check the time. Yeah, well, that's not too bad.
Ah, there's not. Katie's she's going to get Harrison, so she told me she was back shift. She's actually early shift. Some woman. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh gosh, darn. They're torchy.
No, that's the parts. So I think we're actually going to be building. Yeah, this is going to get intricate now.
Yeah.
This could be the last bag
Aye, because it's going to be.
because this is going to take. I'd imagine it's going to take a little bit of time. So we're kind of starting to build some sunflower heads by the looks of it. These bags have got a little. I don't know if it's static. Oh,
It will be static in them.
that bag's empty.
Right, let's get the wee two hickeys out.
So I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm running out of room, but I might have to actually, because I think we're building up. Yeah, we're building up here actually, up this top section. So I can maybe put this like this,
yeah.
turn it a wee bit at an angle. Right.
So are you going to start? Where are you start, darling?
Here.
Right. Okay.
I'm just gonna go in. Right, there's different coloured.
And that's what I'm trying to sort them out.
There's green.
Yeah.
And I think there's a brown leafy thing.
This is going to be known as taupe or tea. Just say tea. That might help you. But the other ones are just kind of brown.
See, these are very technical.
Yeah.
I might even put these. I might slide these in, and then twist them. Because plastic clips on Lego. If you build Lego, you probably know what I'm talking about. Clips can be very difficult. I think if you can slide it in and then manoeuvre it instead of... You can clip it in. You get the satisfaction of the clip, but you can break.
A lot of doohickeys, darling. An awful lot. And wee bits like that.
Yeah, this is... And the colour coding... I think sometimes the manual can be quite deceiving. There's a lot of browns as well.
I'm just trying to sort out the best I can wee bits to make it easy, but
right, here we go.
right, on you go.
Do you know what? I may even just... I may go into Lego Builder for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Just because the colour in the colour in the manual is very close. It's very... There's not a lot of distinction. So I'm going to go into Brick Builder.
I would say maybe this was a sandy brown.
Because there's a few different... Because
Or
like a gold.
It's more a goldie. Aye, I would say maybe goldie that.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Brick Builder. I won't be able to see chart just for initial elements of this. Because this... Some of it... there's a part here, so... I think... In fact, do you know what that is? That is gold. See how there's a wee star? That means it's got shine, so it's gold.
Right, so that's these bits here.
So it's these.
The wee small doohickeys you're after.
Aye.
Right, so that's your gold ones here.
It's how Lego do it. So I can get this. It's actually quite good when you see that.
Yeah.
Where it builds, so yeah. Yeah, we're right up here. So I'm in Lego. The Lego Builder's absolutely fantastic, by the way. It's certainly worthwhile getting. So I'm going to go back into chart. Because I can see really what I need. So I need this part. I need 2 of them.
Sorry, darling, on you go.
No, I need... It's...
Is it another one of the wee flat things? No.
It's that.
Just trying to sort them all out.
Right, that's that. That's the first part done. Now we're actually... They've got us going over here, which is interesting. So green on top of brown, and then that is going right there. And then we're building this stem by the looks of it. So we've got a long bit, we've got these 2 little parts. Usually what Lego do is they tend to have it so that you don't have two bits of a similar colour. So usually they wouldn't have. Yeah, they don't usually. They tend to have the colours kind of separate, if you know what I mean. They usually don't have it, so you're going, oh, is it this one or this one? 199 to 200. So here we go. We're actually, and then we get the old steering wheel. It's like a big John Deere steering wheel.
That's where you're putting your stems on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. So this is going to be. This is quite an interesting build. Now we're going to be building the first sunflower head, which is going to be fun. So we're building little sub-assemblies. So there's a lot of... So that's times 2.
That's okay. I'll get it. How you know that too?
I can see it's there.
Ah.
It's just pinned off my horns. It's...
That's all right. Right, that's all your categories then, so hopefully that helps a little.
Right, this is now times 8. Jeez. And that's just that with that.
So you're needing 8 what? 8 of that, 8 of them?
8 of these built up
Alright, do you want me to do one?
like that.
Right, so I'm putting the...
This, that, nah, it goes to the end. And then you get the wee brick at the back. Like that.
Let me see down.
No, you keep putting it on, it goes to the end brick. So you get a stub,
And a wee doohickey underneath it.
and then that goes there.
Right, and a wee
So I've got
doohickey.
3.
Right. Like that, darling.
Ah,
Right.
and that I'm going to get that piece because we'll probably end up.
So what's the bit that's under made that thick?
What's that?
Right, okay, there you go.
No, we just need 8 of these.
Okay.
Because this is this, and then you build it up as you go. Oh, I can't see where I'm going.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, for God's sake. It's because these are.
There you are. This should be your 8th. There you go.
Right, so. So these are going on like this. This is all very technical.
We've stuck with froze. Oh, you.
No, it's because I came out. Chat would still be alive, but. So this is you can. I'll show you. We've got these are like petals. So these were different to the first 2 that I built. So there we go. So that's what we've got. Right.
So how many more of these do you need?
So we get these subtle differences. 2 of these ones.
So you've. Oh,
So it's
no.
it's the
I'll let
same.
you do the thing that one of these.
Because there's only two, I don't need. It's just going to
Yeah.
be building it.
Is it them wee car things?
Yeah.
So you need two of them.
So this is going to go, and this is going to go into. So that's going that side. But these are little subtleties in the actual leaf itself. And this is where sometimes like building, with people building stuff, it can be difficult. And these are going to get sorted in here. Yep. So it's a wee variation in the leaf. And these are not going to sit perfect. They're going to be a little bit.
Could, well, they wouldn't be perfect. So what's the next one?
Oh,
Sweating.
no, but this shirt goes back all the time.
Mhm.
It's just maybe my shoulders. Right, so
How many of these do you need?
two.
Two of them.
And I need the wee. This must be the last of using these. So you always get the orientation. So that there's a wee bit at the back. There's a wee bit at the back and there's a wee part at the front. So the bit at the back goes at the back. So you always keep it true. Now, yeah, that's going like that, and then that's on top. Just a slightly different build to the previous. Now I've got another one.
Oh, you need to do two. Sorry, I
Yeah,
wondered.
there's two.
You don't need a wee too big. And your wee thing.
There we go. And then these two are just going on next to it. Now I'm actually going to check. So that is yeah, it's definitely going that way. So this is quite a lot just for one. I'm trying to think how many sunflower heads. There's a couple. Right, what's this? This is just one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just the old way.
Is the sun coming out now? The sun's coming out for the sunflowers.
Try and get that down. Don't know if that one needs to go. Yeah, I can probably get it. Ah, there's a wee right. So I'll not go right. That's cool. I'm in the right bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll not go all the way down because there's a little stub part at the back of the steering wheel. 202. Jeez, man. So there's a lot of variations starting to come in. So this has got a little clip, which is one of these.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah.
And then that's going.
Mm-hmm.
Has that one is
To me, it's darker green.
no.
That's olive green.
Wait,
Is that longer, do you
do
think?
you know what I think?
That's olive green.
I think no, just that. It's that one. So I think that
Ah, you've put the wrong colour.
what goes in there is that olive.
Yeah.
Which is just a little variation. I need that.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is where. Oh my god. But,
Just when maybe a wee pair of tweezers would be helpful, darling, do you think?
no.
No.
So I think that was the the colours are very subtle. That's definitely green.
That's definitely.
Oh, I cannot pick this up for the life of me. Yeah, just clip it in there. Right, that's it. That's that. Right, now we're just... Is it building? Oh, we don't even need that. Let's put that there. Yeah, it's very subtle build. They've done it in such a way that it's quite, instead of building up so many of these, I think they're treating it individual, which is probably the best way because you'd end up losing the build sequence. Right, and then we've got another little green piece going in.
Or smaller.
I need to get that the right way. What way they got it? It looks as if it's going that way. No, it's not. It's the same. It's the same piece. It's that I need.
No.
Oh no, it is a smaller piece. God, there's too many.
It's a smaller piece. Sorry, I actually thought you were putting that one up. Didn't realise.
Just trying to get this in. I think. I don't think it matters what way it goes. It looks as if it's going out the way. So it's going that way.
Mm-hmm. And see there? It shows you the darker green. See there? Oh no, it's on a grey paper. I thought that
I
was all
think
the
this is going to go with that. I'd probably build it that way. Right, where am I at? Oh, Jesus, I'm losing. Right, this is a long one.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone missed that? Nah, you can barely. Instead of rotating that round a wee bit so you can see what you've just built, you kind of hide it. See,
they're quite close. Is that going at that side?
No, that's no.
They're all together, is that right?
Right, you can space them out a wee bit.
Okay.
You don't know what you're building till you
Till you've
kind
done
of
it.
you've done it, and then you can space it out if
Okay.
need be. It means if you space them out and you end up you run out of room, well you've got to. It doesn't matter what way you do it. You're probably still going to have like wee bits. It's almost. Well, I'm not saying it's impossible. There's only so many you can get clips. So that's what we're up to so far. So it's a lot of pieces to make up one sunflower head. 203 to 204. Right, this is times 5.
Right, so you need one of them.
So it's basically it's going to be that last build with
And
a
then
bit
we
in the
do
back.
it, 3,
So you build
4,
now.
5. Oh yeah, I'll do one if you want 5. Right, you're going to just.
Oh, I'm just building up.
You're just going for gold, aren't you?
That's it. Right, now this is going to complete, so I can probably see where my spacing is now. So I probably do need to manoeuvre these out a wee bit. Because you can start to see where, yeah. So I mean, really I can space these out just a smidge. Doesn't need to be much. Probably too much.
Nice.
So it's quite an intricate part.
It's quite nice. So it's good. It's going to be a good 3D effect.
Right, so this is then going to go in there. And it's going to go like this. So it's going to go on like that. So I need to. It's hard to see where I'm going because it's 3D and it's the angle. It's there. So that's. Oh no, I was going to say that's going to be it, but it's not. Right, so I'll show you what we've built. Today you can actually see. I don't know if you can see the relief. So you could actually space these so that the.
Obviously you can fiddle them up and down, can you not maybe? Aye, just a little.
So you can have it up and down, and because it's not going to be perfect.
That's off the ball.
I don't know if you can. Sugar, I took the spacer off the back. Was that? Oh, I need.
Oh, darling, what you
I'm trying to put that one in,
doing? Do you want me to hold it?
and I can hold this one better because it's because it's doing the base. That's it. Right, there we go. So you can see what we've done. We put this sunflower in again. I've just slightly moved the petals so that there's a wee bit of
Bit of movement.
Variation.
Looks like movement.
and that's sitting up. That's in the right bit. Just make sure it's down. You get these little green elements at the top. Quite nice. That's the first sunflower. So it looks as if we're now going to be probably doing the same.
Aye, you've definitely got two to do.
205 to 207. So we're going to be building. So we've got. Oh fuck. Do you know what? We're actually building onto this. Right, that's going here, slightly offset. And then that's going here. So that's going to cover the sunflower that we just put on. And that's quite good. It actually stops the petals from coming too much
Lovely.
round. So it kind of stops it a little bit. Now we're going to be building another. So let's say two together. And the old steering wheel, the old John Deere.
So we're doing how many of these do you need?
Right. I'm going to stick that. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to pop it on here. What? Right, so we're doing similar to that first one. It's got. Oh, I cannot grab because I can't see where I'm. And then you've got this wee bit here. So there's two of these. Oh no, it's no. Ah, it is. Right, and then there's a 2 block. So you've got. Did you get a 2 block at the bottom? Right. So you always start. It starts you off quite basic, and you can only put the first one between. I mean, this is a steering wheel part, obviously, and if you go to the back, there's a little ridge at the steering wheel. So this one can only go in here like this. That's got to go. That's your starting point here, and then your next one just attaches just below it. Right, now we've got 7 of these, so it's the same as that, but it doesn't have the part at the back, if you know what I mean. I think this will probably even. No, I don't know. I'm trying to grab, I can't really grab what I need. We're just getting each other's way. It's like, it's timing's of the essence. Right, how many you got? I've got 3, 6, that'd be it, 7. Do you want to put some of these on, or you?
No, I think you'd be better doing that. I'll end up breaking a thing, and then that'll be it. Another 8-day hold up.
Oh, these are clips which can be.
But we've not got any spare down. I don't think at all. No.
Quite an effective. Quite effective how they've done it to make it a sunflower. Yeah, you really just got to be careful putting these on. You've got to kind of be semi-mindful of the fact that this is a plastic clip, and you know, if you put it on at an angle, you could overstress the part. So you want to be like coming in where you want to be, is what I'm trying to say. $208.
So you want 3 of these this time.
Is that a different?
Yeah, it's this colour here, Tom.
Aye. Do you know what?
Oh no, don't start.
No, because I've just noticed there's a gold in a plain.
Yeah. No, the old ones that we've been looking at are all.
I bet, did we do this bit right?
Yeah.
You sure?
Can check. You can check, but I'm sure we're all gold until this point now.
No.
Turn it
Have
over.
we?
Do you get that horrible feeling?
No, I just noticed when I looked doing this scene that there was a different.
No,
Right, let's just see.
I've been trying to watch.
Yeah, but when I was building, I was just taking gold.
I know you are because I was giving you it.
Mate, it's all gold.
It's all gold.
So that top one is all gold.
Yes.
No, look. No, it was the last wee bits. Right. See the last wee bits we put in? They're just... The last 5 are just not these parts.
Is that not that one that we're doing?
No, that's what I'm saying. I went back. So, I just need to take this off.
So you need 5.
So, these...
That's fine. We can eat
But we can... In fact, you know what? Keep these built up.
I was going to say keep it up because you don't know when you're
Because
going to need them.
I think we just need to replace...
Yeah, I'm halfway
So
there.
these are 5 gold. So let's keep those 5 gold. We need these...
5.
Same but built with grey.
But these aren't grey, these are taupe. This is a browny colour. But listen, tell me is it still the gold doohickeys, yeah?
I
Right.
think so.
Yeah, okay.
So
Yeah,
it's like
'cause
that. Well,
there's
it's
no other-
just a wee variation
Right,
part.
here I've got them.
So we need
here.
5 of these.
Right, I've got them. There you are.
Because if you look there, see it's quite significant.
Yes,
It's
yes.
got the last 5.
I missed that because I was
I
watching.
didn't even see it.
I
It wasn't until I went to build it and then I seen that these...
I had an idea that there was going to be some element of that colour, but I didn't know.
You got another one?
I've got another one. Do you need it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Add on. There we go. There you go.
So, basically, it's just a very subtle part. If you look here, you can see that there's a little... The rest of them are gold, and I can verify that. I didn't even see this when I put it in. And the last 5 we put in, which is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, are a kind of grey block, which is going to give us a wee bit of a different colour. Okay, that goes back on. The plate goes over it. So we noticed that, and we noticed that at a point where we could actually change it. So it's not too bad. I'm going to just... Because it was when I was building this sunflower, I noticed, well, that's a different colour part. So why is that different? And then I looked, and the first thing you do with Lego is you look at what you've just built, and guess what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we built those 5 wrong, but it's very subtle. You get into repetition, which is why they broke this up into parts. See, I can see right away there's only 3, look. So those 3 there.
Yeah. I'm just making up the rest of these. So you've got them. haven't you?
So, yeah, it's like a little different stock element in it. So like a little colour variation to put in. Just to break it up, just to make it kind of pop in a way. Right, and this next one is going into that gap, yep. Right, so what we've got, two golds. Oh,
That's actually not bad, darling. You've done that quite. That's quite good.
It's good that we noticed it.
It was. We would have noticed it though. It would have, because we wouldn't have had the enough
Parts.
colours.
Yeah.
Now, there is going to be,
And then there's 10, so
right, what I want to tell you first and foremost,
what?
I've realised something.
What?
The wee doohickey is changing to brown for 3.
No.
I've done the mistake there. These 3 need a wee brown doohickey.
Are you
at the
sure?
bottom. Yes. Look.
Yeah. So that's the 3.
Because I was thinking, why have I not got enough for the wee?
And that's just for these, isn't it?
Yeah, just for the 3.
So we're talking about stress parts on bricks. We've just ultimately stressed these parts. So the service life is now going to be less.
The yada. And that'll be an extra, I would think. I'll put it in there anyway.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
Good
So
job
these
if we
subtleties.
noticed it, eh?
Yeah. And then these are just going to go all the way around. Yeah, that was different. I just couldn't see you building this.
Oh, damn, I could have done it on my own. No. It's too difficult for a first timer. This is definitely an adult one. Unless you're very, very good at things like that. I don't even...
Squaring these up.
I don't even know if Harry would struggle with that.
Like a kid? Oh.
Aye. It's an 18 plus, isn't it?
Aye,
I think that would be why.
They could build it, but
Yeah, I
you'd
think
be
they would
building
need
a
a wee
lot
bit.
and they'd be putting it on,
Aye, they would need a wee bit of help with it.
they'd be struggling, I'm not going to lie.
Because you've got to have your eyes. That's 2 wee mistakes we've made. Just daft ones as well.
You can see here, this is quite good because when you look at that, you
Better
know
that way.
they're all gold except for
Yeah.
that and that and that and that.
And that was when I noticed I'd done it wrong. There we go.
Right, so this one is going.
No harm done.
Well, this is why you do what you do. You get your parts. These are quite difficult to put on because that's it. There we go. And then we'll have that. That'll be the same. Then that's going this side. There we go. And again, I'll just do a wee slight variation in the leaves. I don't think they're actually. You don't get much because it holds it down a wee bit.
No, darling, you must have to put one of these somewhere. Got to
Let's
be.
just wait. We've not got to the end. There we have. But then that's part. So what we got there, we've got a grey.
No, these are both. These are
Olive.
So there must be one. We've got to put one somewhere. Aye, there they are. They go in that. They go. You've got one. Oh, you've got 2.
No, the two there. They're pre-put on before we started. I don't think they're just. I think they're spare.
You're getting 2 spare like that.
Got to remember, you probably would get a spare of that because it is quite. I'm just going to check that's the right colour. Aye, it looks.
There can't be any other colour then. Simple as that.
See. just me. Yeah, I'm just looking to see there's nothing.
Right, so they must be two spare.
Got to be.
Right, there we go. We'll come across it anyway if it's...
Oh, we've got them there. I don't see any other part. That's got to be it. Right, I don't know, do we do bag 27 at
What time is it?
2 o'clock?
Do you think we do it in an hour? Just...
Well, what have we got? Oh, what do you think?
I think maybe we should leave it there.
Because
I think.
there's going to be a lot of bits.
And you don't want to be rushing yourself. You
No.
don't want to be getting into a
I
situation.
thought I need to chill a wee bit because
Uh-huh.
that was quite high. So it looks like we're building up this part here.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a sunflower
Yeah.
attached here on top of this one. It's covering that a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do that at 27 because you're getting to the part that we're getting near the end, but we're also getting, it's getting quite technical. And I wouldn't say it was easy. And plus the fact we'll get
Nah, we'll leave
kind of
27.
dehydrated.
Yeah.
Oh. You can see much build up there.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of stock to put on it.
Oh god. Yeah, I mean there's there's quite a bit. So there we go. That's what we're building again. But I think we're gonna leave it here for part 5. I think we're probably just over an hour and a bit, I think.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't seem that.
See, I don't know why it doesn't show it. It's a time on my phone, but it's the other side. That's why I liked streaming using the front camera because it was less megapixel base, so your output was a bit less, and it's quite handy for streaming. But that's what we've done so far. So we've got 2 sunflower heads on it. I don't think I can really do too much. I think when you do that, it this one it almost keeps it. You can do that just to get a wee bit of.
Looks like a bit of movement.
I'm just going to do that. But
That's good. Aye. Oh goodness, I'm yawning away here.
and that's the same with that one. So that's what we've done really. We've actually built quite a bit. We did
In
the
the
vase, this little part here, which I think is like a dead sunflower. Maybe not dead, but
Dying.
I don't know if that's the. Do you know what I think? I think that's the one that's hidden. That's a hidden sunflower.
Is it?
I think people say that there's. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think people say that this is the one with 11 sunflowers, but this one here is just up from the vase, and I think it's dead. So this is like the hidden one. This would be 12 potentially. Oh, so wait, I'll get the camera down. I can get the. Although I've got my phone cable or my microphone cable clipped in, this is getting a bit. What we at? 68 minutes, so an hour and 8.
Oh, that was a lot.
So that's not too bad. So then again, I can zoom in here. So there's the little Vincent piece. And you can see the vase here's got a little, it's almost like a 3D effect, which is quite nice. And then you've got the band in the middle with the blue part at the base, kind of light blue. Very similar to his signature. And then the top part of the vase, is it the top? Yeah, it will be the top part of the vase. And then we built this one here, which is a sunflower. And then you go right up and we built these 2 little stalks there as well, smaller one. And then we built up these 2 heads. And then bag 27, which is going to be this one. That's going to be building this part here. And then I think we're building, this is like a dead, I don't know if it's a dead sunflower, but it's quite kind of petally. And then there's another sunflower head going here. And it's going slightly above this one and obscuring it a little bit. So that is it. That's where we're at. But I think it's a good time to, because we're heading up to Glasgow. Or up north, as you say. I need time to unwind. Because it's mentally, it's quite draining because it's quite, well, this part here is okay. This is quite easy, but these, quite enjoyable building these though. You know, I wouldn't say that they were difficult to build. I always make sure that they're on right. But there we go, folks. That is going to do it. So thanks for roaming Lego. He was the only one that came in.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's good seeing you. He wanted to see the back of the frame, so
Yeah.
see how the back structure is. But that's it. I need a drink. I'm dehydrated. I really need a. I've been yapping too much. But anyway. Yeah, fist pump. I mean.
Oh, yeah, I need to remember that bit.
Anyway, to the whoops. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again. What is that? Part 5. So it'll be part 6. We'll be building a couple more sunflowers, and we're not actually that. Maybe another 3 parts. Maybe we might do it 2. Don't know if we can maybe do it another. Maybe 2. Maybe even 3. Depends.
Yeah, it depends.
But anyway, to the whoops.
Bye. Thank you.